Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on Jedstar. Well, I have an update that Josh or the CEO of Jedstar has just posted out on a Medium article regarding the KRED pre-sale. I know a lot of us have been waiting and anticipating when the pre-sale would take place. And yes, there was updates regarding the KYC and what is it that it was actually being held for and what is going on in the background and all those stuff. But right now we have proper updates and also when we can expect the correct pre-sale will happen. This is Mr. Aslan. Crypto education is my passion, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please do your own research before you get into any token out there in the crypto space and be aware of scams. Without delay, let's head over to the Medium article right now and check on what's there in it. Now, CRED presale and KYC update announcement December 7th. This is the article. I'll leave the link to this article in the description box below. You can come down and read through the entire article. I've highlighted a few things which I will be discussing in this video right now. First and foremost is we all know that the credit pre-sale definitely requires KYC to happen. So what is KYC and what is it that you need to have as documents ready for the pre-sale? Here are the details. First and foremost, KYC stands for Know Your Customer, and it's very important because they do not want to have anonymous users entering into the market, mainly due to the reason since Jetstar will go ahead and eventually get registered as a legitimate company, and it requires it to be in compliance with all the laws of various regions where it would be establishing itself as a gaming or a GameFi industry. So, in lieu of that, all the pre-sale and whatever activities they take part in terms of token sales and stuff, they should all have KYC process followed. So, in view, what are the documents that you will have to have ready with you? Here are the details. Government issued identification with photo, passports, driver license, or equivalent would work. Proof of current address such as utility or bank statement, that would also work. Now there might be certain other identification proofs that act as both proof of identity as well as proof of address. I suggest that you have both available. A bank statement would definitely suffice and any utility bill would definitely be there. Just have both of them available with you just in case. It would act as a better option in terms of completing the KYC without any hassles. Last but not the least would be a selfie with an ID and a timestamp, such as a newspaper or date written on a card. So this is something which is very important. Please have this ready. And if in case you guys have registered yourself to few other exchanges like Binance, they have the same set of procedure. After you upload the minimum requirement of KYC of address proof and ID proof, you will have to go ahead and take a snapshot or a photo holding your holding a piece of paper with which has the current date that you are actually qualifying or applying for the KYC or the account to be activated. So that's something that you also need to have ready with you. So that's something that would be happening. These are the proofs that will be required. So ensure that you have these ready with you before the pre-sale commences. Moving on to an update on why was this entire process of pre-sale delayed, and that too why was it only specific to KYC. Let's read on. The team first researched companies that offer these services as a business. As you can imagine, there are not a lot of certified companies that can follow the compliance regulations that government require on a global scale, as we are targeting to have the pre-sale legal in all the countries. Now, this is the transparency that I was definitely looking out for, and this is what we have as an answer, guys. Why is it that this is important? Is you might have certain agencies which operate out of certain regions alone, but they cannot act as agencies to provide the KYC verification done for other regions where the laws are different, where the region specifies a certain guideline for such KYCs to happen and all those stuff. So when you have to go ahead and approach a specific vendor who can get your KYC process completed, that should be having a presence in the entire world, since the credit pre-sale is not limited to certain regions of the world alone. So that's really important because you cannot go ahead and approach any normal company because this has to do with customer data, and it's very very important that because you're sharing your personal details with a company in terms of KYC, and you should utmost ensure that the security and the reliability of the company who is or the vendor who is doing your KYC is very much important. And these are intricate information, guys, so you need to be very very careful. It was no surprise that these services informed us that at the earliest they could queue us was in 3 to 5 months. Now imagine waiting for a month and a half has been so bad. for all the people out there who are asking when cred pre-sale, when cred pre-sale. Now if in case they had to go ahead and wait in the queue for 3 to 5 months, imagine what would have happened. Knowing that this was not an option for us, not the community, the team decided to create a KYC system that's their own, utilizing their amazing software developers. They do have a very good development team, guys. This was announced to the community and was received with great excitement, as the KYC requirement has been the greatest delay in the launch of pre-sale of CRED. Now, as development continued in our on our KYC platform, we have been facing many challenges. Despite it is still being faster and waiting for waiting to go through the existing service providers, the time to build our platform, but especially to have it approved and endorsed by the regulating bodies in the countries, our pre-sale would be available. That's almost all the countries. The process will still take a considerable amount of time, putting it to 2022. Now, yes, if after reading this, they built their own platform for getting the KYC process automated. That's really cool, in fact. And this platform would definitely be coming to use in the near days for other projects. They can act as third party vendors as well. But yeah, more on that. That's just my crazy idea, guys. So I don't know if it would eventually develop or not, but just my crazy idea. But however, it's good to see that they have made an effort to go ahead and get this platform built on their own. But what happened in the background? It's all about regulation. So when you speak about building a software which essentially involves personal detail holding of certain individuals in a country, they definitely have to comply by laws. And the laws of only a specific region again will not apply over here, since they're not doing the pre-sale for one specific region or one specific or a few set of countries alone. So they have to definitely comply, which definitely involves a lot of regulatory approvals and stuff, which will not happen all in a single day. Each region may take its own time in terms of getting these things approved. So that's where you saw that it was definitely moving forward for 2022. However, wait for it. So here comes the big update, guys. Today we are pleased to announce that we have found a better and more efficient solution, a hybrid between our custom platform and existing KYC technologies developed by Sum and Substance, a global KYC leader. Now, I did go ahead and check the website of Summon Substance. I'll show it to you in a while. These are the pricing plans that they have, guys, and this is the website. They are a pretty much well-established KYC verification providers. You can see all their clients. They have 1,000 plus clients, and this is what I mean about Jetstar going for only the top-notch companies or top-notch partners to be working with in the near days, because they want to do it everything in top notch. They do not want to settle down with an average or below average kind of a service. They always would like to go ahead and definitely get things done in a very classy manner, I would say. And in the same way, uh, something that you have to bring credibility and a kind of a standard. You set a bar, stating that okay, this is what Jetstar does, right? So think of it this way: if Ethereum is considered as the top two altcoin, or the top one altcoin, in fact, that's the first and most wanted altcoin right now in the now in market. You cannot compare anything else to Ethereum unless and until you have that standard set for Ethereum, right? So the same way, when you want to, Jed wants to set a bar in the market when it comes to itself, in terms of establishment as a company, in terms of establishment as a GameFi or a NFT token or a DeFi space or an ecosystem, whatever you call in the crypto space. It's a big footprint that they're planning to do and planning to have, and that is just like raising the bar from a regular token or a currency that would be there. Like essentially speaking, these kind of services, these kind of requirements would definitely come out only for those projects which are definitely having a long term vision. No one would be going ahead and spending a lot of amount, having a having to spend for just doing a KYC, guys. Just imagine, there are lot many IDOs or pre-sales that are happening through pink sale, and no one requires a KYC over there. Why is it that Jetstar is actually doing this entire effort of getting the pre-sale done in a very methodological way, and also in a very much legitimate way as much as possible? So this kind of should give you an idea of what Jetstar is all about and how is it that they're planning to establish themselves in the crypto space. That's the standard that they have, and they would never go down below that standard, guys. Moving on with the article, this allows us to speed up the development or deployment of the KYC system, but at the same time tailor it to our specific needs. We are confident in our ability to launch the KYC platform in the next few days to allow the pre-sale launch to still occur in 2021 and just in time for Christmas. Well, Christmas is coming and it would be incredible, is what my personal opinion is. So get ready with all this government proofs. That's it for this article, guys. You can read the entire article with other details over here. And just a thank you note for all the community members who have been supporting, as well as a big thank you to the entire community who have been patiently waiting for the correct pre-sale to happen. So just my suggestion and view, in case you are going ahead and having your funds ready, there is a lot of fluctuation that's there in the market right now. If you look at it, Bitcoin is also having some correction, and rest of the altcoins also in the market are going through a big correction right now. So I would suggest, if at all you have set aside a budget, keep them in certain stable coins like USDT or BUSD or so. However, right now the information that I have personally is they would be accepting USDT, BNB, and Ethereum alone for the pre-sale. In case they are going ahead and announcing further support for other currencies or tokens that are there, then definitely we would get to know about it in the social channels, through Twitter, through Discord, or my channel. In fact, I'll definitely make a video on that once the pre-sale details are actually announced, as well as the Telegram group. So suggest you all join the Telegram group, the Discord, and the Twitter. Follow the Twitter space, I mean Twitter account as well, so that you get proper updates in all these social platforms. And in the same way, just hit the subscribe button. It hardly takes 2 seconds, to my channel as well, where I'll be giving you constant updates regarding this project movement. Now, just my 2 cents in terms of should it be a worry that this pre-sale is getting a lot delayed? My opinion is only this, guys. Suppose I see a teaser of the next Apple iPhone, I would patiently wait till the Apple iPhone release is done. Now, I understand not every single time that they would be giving a release date, the event might or might not get postponed or stuff like that. Other changes is immaterial for me, but I will not actually know until and unless I'll be able to purchase the phone in my region, at least. So, in other, say US, I think on day one itself it would be available at the time of launch, but here in India, it definitely takes some time to get those Apple iPhones out. So I would definitely wait patiently for that date to occur, so that I will be able to go ahead and purchase it. Now, just to give you another example, I did book an electric vehicle recently, and the delays have been happening 2 to 3 times, mainly because of the chip shortage. Now, that's something that is not under the specific company's control. It's to do with the global chip shortage. Now, even the automobile companies, who are much bigger than what a small company would be, are just waiting around for the deliveries because of the chip shortage that's there. So there are certain external factors which govern all this stuff, right? So in my personal honest opinion, guys, patience is virtue. So if you have already decided to be part of the pre-sale and hold this token for a long term and wait, know the potential of the project and want to invest in it rather than just trade it in the short term, then I would suggest that waiting a little more is should not be a problem. In fact, for me personally, this is just my opinion, guys. I don't know, each one would have a separate strategy with everyone, so it depends on your strategy and what you would like to do. It's your personal decision, nonetheless. Not financial advice. Just quoting that if you have decided to be part of something, no matter how long it takes, you would definitely wait for it. That's my way of thinking. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please do hit the subscribe button to support us fellow YouTuber. And thank you for all the love and support, guys. My personal target is to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Let's see if that happens. Take care. And